So looking at opposite ends of the age scale, Don, what a chance for this man, 17-year-old Serge Gnabry, to take with both hands.
Oh, absolutely. I remember being at Highbury when one Cesc Fabregas made his debut in this competition against Wolverhampton Wanderers of the Premier League, and that night a star was born. I wonder whether we're going to see the same here this evening.
Whereas the old stager on the Reading side is Jason Roberts, who got close in this competition, who reached a final with Wigan, only to lose to Manchester United, but I'm sure he would love to claim a winner's medal in it. Adam Federici finally reclaims his place in goal after his dodgy start to the season and a knee injury. Noel Hunt returns after scoring in his last 2 appearances, but again, no Danny Guthrie in the 18. Emmanuel Frimpong continues his comeback from a serious cruciate injury, and there is a smattering of experience with the likes of Koscielny, Giroud, Walcott, Shamak and Andre Arshavin. Very serious-looking Arsenal manager. That suggests perhaps he's a little worried about what lies ahead here. And Reading, under the former Arsenal player, Brian McDermott, hoping to end a horrible sequence against Arsenal. This is their 10th meeting with them, and they have lost all of the previous 9. Reading have started well here, and they've earned themselves another corner.
We're only 2 minutes in, aren't we? I guess over the years, lots and lots of teams have felt that set pieces give them a good opportunity on occasion.
Morrison and Gorks forward there, hoping to disturb them. And Morrison got out, and it almost deflected in somehow between the defender on the line, the post and the goalkeeper. Arsenal managed to keep it out. Roberts again showing his strength left to J-Tab, who's got through with it, and Martinez comes out to deny him.
Well, really good goalkeeping. That will make the young goalkeeper feel a whole lot better. Good layoff by Roberts, a good run from J-Tab, and he must think, got a chance, but heavy little touch accidentally just allows the goalkeeper to come out quickly and smother him.
Here's Nicky Shorey. Hunt. Robson Canu, Roberts! Terrific start for Reading, and it's the old warhorse himself, Jason Roberts.
Well, if you're a young striker and you want to know how to lose a defender, lose your marker, to get on the end of a cross, take a look at this, because at 33 years old, he uses all his nous, Jason Roberts, and he gets his reward. J-Tab, as it does really well there, feeds the ball out wide, but watch Roberts, feints like he's going to go near, goes in behind Koscielny, and he's left in front of goal. It's a wonderful cross, but it's wonderful movement that gets Jason Roberts his opportunity, and he is not going to miss from there. It's an emphatic finish, and Reading have got the lead that Brian McDermott, well, he would have been craving against his old club. Didn't he enjoy it?
So it's left for Chris Gunter to take. Cleary's worked it through well. Gunter tries to line it up, and it's gone in. It's an own goal. It's gone in off Laurent Koscielny, and Arsenal's despair compounded. But joy here for Reading, who lead them 2-0.
Well, just like the first goal, they get in down the sides, they get in behind Arsenal, and they get into an area where they can put a real dangerous cross into the box. It's good, it's tight there, isn't it? But McCleary does well. Gunter finds space, and Koscielny, well, he's beyond the near post. He has to try and intercept it, and the only kind of contact that he can get that will send that ball in the net, he somehow manages to get.
And it could get even better here. Legend Wood's effort is blocked.
That's McCleary arriving. Another cross that Arsenal just don't deal with. Very fortunate in the end. It's Koscielny. Hits.
Gorks climbing with a header. They still have managed to get it clear. Here's Ledgerwood. And looks for another strike at goal! second game in a row. Martinez finding his shot too hot to handle, and despair for Arsene Wenger, whose team are being ripped to shreds.
Well, they are. This is an absolute disaster for the young goalkeeper. Comes from a corner and it very much looks as if they've got that clear, but it's sloppy. Shamak that gives the ball away. Legit Wood does really, really well here, but that should not be finding the back of the net. You can see by the angle that the ball goes in, Martinez gets it all wrong. He's trying to palm it away to his left, and somehow the ball squirms into his right. And this is not something that he will want to see in the future. It's a horrible mistake from the young goalkeeper.
Koscielny's header. It's Noel Hunt. And it possibly took a deflection on its way through. Martinez grabs it and holds on. Shamak losing out to Morrison. Here's Mikel Ledgerwood, urged to shoot again, and after what happened last time might have been tempted, but instead finds McCleary. Hunt! In off the post! Reading are running riot! Arsenal are being annihilated here!
Well, Arsene Wenger's not happy. He's with the fourth official. He just feels like there should have been a foul given Arsenal's way in the lead up to that goal. Shamak was the player in the middle of all that. Lost the previous challenge, but that there, maybe a little bit of a nudge in the back on Shamak, not given. And look what happens. Again, Reading work the ball wide, and this is where they've been absolutely lethal. Noel Hunt, a player that I'm sure Arsenal don't probably know too much about, but if they do their homework, what they will know about Noel Hunt is just how very, very good in the air he is. One of the best headers of a ball that I've seen for a few years, and that is a wonderful header. An absolute wonderful header, but Arsene Wenger maybe has a case.
Well, the fourth goal means that some Arsenal fans, we assume, have seen enough and are heading for home already. Here's Arshavin, and now the chance for Walcott to make an impact for Arsenal, and at last something goes right for them right near the end of the half. Could that be the start of an improbable comeback?
It needs to be the spark, doesn't it? It really does, and this is what you want to see more of from Theo Walcott. Gets himself in between defenders, onside, and once he's away, they're not going to catch him. And this is what I think he doesn't maybe get the credit he deserves for sometimes. In front of goal, he stays calm, and it's a really cool, calculated finish. Dinks it over Federici. Tiny, tiny glimmer of hope. Young Miguel, the left-back, just went flying into a challenge there. Be very, very careful. Already been booked.
Climbing again, and Robson Canu's in there, and Martinez has to claw that one away.
Well, I told you about Noel Hunt in the air, and anybody hasn't seen him prior to this season, most of his career in the Championship, he's a little fella with a big spring. Really gives Robson Kanu a real opportunity.
And Miguel away. It's been fairly relentless in terms of Arsenal's defending so far in the second half. Here's a rare opportunity for them to break. It's Theo Walcott again. Oh, and between goalkeeper and post, it goes behind.
I think it's Chris Gunter that shows determination. The right back, as Walcott makes his run, checks it a little bit, stays onside, and then it's a good ball. Saving grace for Reading. Maybe it's on his weaker left side, but Gunter does well. He gets back.
This is Coquelin. Frimpong. Walcott. Now Gnabry. Oh, he did really well.
Well, only once before in the entire match as he had a 1v1 where he cut inside at the other end and unleashed a shot that got deflected, but this time ends up going outside. That is a really good effort.
Here's Arshavin. He's got away from Gawks. Jenkinson trying to drive it across. Walcott tried to apply the touch.
Well, because he doesn't quite get the touch he's looking for, he gets a little touch, and I wonder if this takes it away from Gnabry. Better, much better from Arsenal. Great ball in. I think that ball would have gone right through to the youngster who's coming in at the far post, but Walcott has to go for goal. Doesn't quite get the contact. No question, Arsenal have improved in the last 10 minutes or so.
Walcott's corner, Giroud's header! And talk about an instant impact! Arsenal really are motoring now.
Wow, this is a fantastic header. I mean, the corner is hit with such pace. It's curling away from Giroud, but the way he redirects that pace, absolutely wonderful. Federici can't get across far enough to get enough on it to keep it out. That is a wonderful header.
Here's Giroud. Blocked by Morrison. Giroud onto it again and strikes again. It's come back, but fortunately for Federici, it's Nicky Shorey who's there to clear. He has made the difference.
Giroud has two bites of the cherry. Jumps for the header, reacts first. And that was ambitious, but this squeezes it through. Only 20 yards out, forces the save.
Coquelin. Taken by Arshavin. Giroud's header! And Federici tips it away crucially.
Silly challenge. Fantastic improvisation by Giroud to get that header on target, and it's going again with pace, but then reckless challenge. Sees him see yellow.
Gell guarding him with the challenge which won the ball, but Ledgerwood having emerged with it then goes down. The referee plays on. Shamak. Here's Theo Walcott trying to place one, and he's won a corner. Reading just over a minute plus stoppage time away from recording their first ever victory over Arsenal at the 10th attempt. Koscielny! And the man who scored against Arsenal now scores for them, and Arsenal are 3/4 of the way to a famous comeback.
Wow. Again, Brian McDermott won't be happy with the defending. Kasper's Gawks. It is, challenges, runs under the ball, that leaves Koscielny with a free header, not going to miss from there.
Well, here's the opportunity for a break, and it rests with Andre Arshavin. Can he pick out the kind of ball that Arsenal need? Walcott, who started the revival, is the man who's got on the end of this. Giroud's available for the pullback, Shamak's in the middle, Walcott's gone all the way through, and it's narrowly wide, and he's got a touch on the way as well. Corner.
Wow. Wow.
Well, we're beyond the 4 minutes indicated, but the indications are that Arsenal might get the opportunity to launch one last assault on the Reading goal. Coquelin gets the ball in towards Marouane. Shamak headed down. Walcott with a chance! And is it over?
Yeah, that's over.
It is now! It's been turned in the end by Jenkinson to make absolutely sure. And Arsenal have done it! From 4-0 down, they've drawn it level right at the death.
Wow. When I looked at the assistant referee, I'm sure I saw daylight between the first effort. He did not raise his flag. I was astounded. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. But long hopeful ball, knocked down. Walcott, that's well over. The assistant referee, unobstructed view, has got to see that. It doesn't matter now, but it could have mattered. That is the big thing. I mean, you've got to see that from where you're standing. Jenkinson follows up. There's a handball in there to boot. Reading don't like it because they feel nearly 96 minutes been played. Time should have been up.
Well, Jenkinson's goal has stopped a potential controversy there, because had he not followed it up, then maybe the goal wouldn't have counted. Jason Roberts, furious in his discussions there with Michael Oliver. But oh ye of little faith, eh? Those supporters who left must be regretting that decision now. Here's Joby McAnuff trying to get Reading back in front. It's a great run from the Reading man, and it's saved by Martinez and cleared by Jenkinson.
Koscielny's got a dilemma because Pogrebniak's outside of him. He can't go to McAnuff. Comes inside Giroud, and that will do Damien Martinez's confidence the world of good.
Chamakh just dragging it through for Olivier Giroud. Here's Arshavin. Marouane Chamakh goes for goal and does it! Arsenal, who were 4-0 down, lead for the first time, and it's the forgotten man, Marouane Chamakh, who has his name up in lights.
Looking down at Brian McDermott, poor Brian McDermott. Just pacing around his technical area. Cannot believe what he's seen. Lovely build-up play. Chamakh it was that flicked that ball to Giroud and carried on. Arshavin gets it back to Chamakh. And how often do you see it? When a shot goes through a defender's legs, goalkeeper unsighted, late reacting, it's in the corner. And Chamakh has given his team the lead. And has this been one of the most remarkable comebacks of all time, because it's been a sensational game.
Here's Eisfeld. Theo Walcott. And he's all the way through this time. Well, it would have been an argument with Jenkinson then if he'd scored the hat-trick.
Telegraphs where he's going to put that ball for me. It's easier for the goalkeeper than perhaps it should have been.
Here is Robson Kanu. McAnuff was in there waiting, but it's gone all the way across to Gunter. And the header's in from Pogrebniak. Absolutely astonishing.
Well, Arsenal arms are in the air. They want offside. They really want offside. They're not going to get it. We're as you were. Deep cross. Arsenal just let it go all the way to the back post. And as that is struck, well, maybe level. And of course, all that the assistant referee can see is Laurent Koscielny's red shirt. He can't see the two blue shirts behind him. And Pogrebniak following in is the simplest of headers. And it's game on again.
Arsenal, having climbed the mountain, have got to do it again. Giroud looking to do it for them, and it's narrowly wide.
Well, I looked at Adam Federici and he did not move. And I don't think it's because he thought this was going wide. This is a brilliant effort. Goes early, goes with the outside of his left boot. Federici do nothing about that if that's on target.
Again, there'll be a question of stoppage time and whether it can be won before penalties. Legend will try to make that argument academic. Koscielny, though, is in the way.
Oh, he's gone as well. Koscielny, look, charging forward.
And it's Arshavin. There'll be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Man in the box if he can get it across. And he has it off the line. Shots on follow-up. And it's turned in. And surely this time, Theo Walcott has won it. 11 goals on a mad night at the Medeski Stadium. And Arsenal, having seemingly been down and out once, then pegged back again by Reading, have surely hit now for the last time.
Well, this is about desire, it's about drive, it's about determination, and Laurent Koscielny is the player who starts this off. He's in the middle of your picture there, the centre-half. He's busting the gut, as have 3, 4 other Arsenal players to break there, break quickly, and they are punished. And did we say Arshavin may have the last laugh? I think he has. It may have been a goal for Walcott, but Andre Arshavin has torn Reading to pieces for just the one time that was necessary. And Walcott, I think he's just scored the winning goal. What an amazing, amazing game.
Gawkes wins the header. Can't find a teammate. Cleared by Walcott. And a missed header gives Chamakh a chance to seal it once and for all for Arsenal here. And he has! So ends one of the most remarkable nights in League Cup history as Arsenal claim a 7th. Arsene Wenger heads for the quarter-finals of this competition, and he will wonder, and many others will wonder, how they've got there.
Well, pure and simply, absolute and utter drive, determination, character. It is a shame that such a game needed to be clinched on a mistake, a defensive mistake, but Chamakh really punishes Chris Gunter. That's a calm, calculated finish. And what started out as a dream in heaven has turned into a nightmare. You have to feel for Brian McDermott.
One of the most remarkable nights in the history of this competition. Arsenal through to the quarter-finals of the League Cup, but only after being 4-0 down and only after one heck of a struggle here with Reading. A Theo Walcott hat-trick in the end, helping to get them through with the help of a second goal from Marouane Chamakh to clinch it right at the death.